Welcome to Zen and the Art of Movies. Here it is November the 1st on Saturday, and we're pumped up and ready to go. I'm still going to work with Avatar today, and we're going to look at the multiplex theater that we love in America and why we all live in a movie. We just select the movie we want. So if you want to understand America, you really have to, you understand its architecture. So everything you need to know about America is what you see, the strip malls, the department, the missing, all the big department stores are gone now. And it's all, the architecture is changing. And America changes, and we don't really understand it because we're like in the movie. It's like we're in a movie, and the movie changes, and you can't see the change from inside the movie. It's like a fish in a fishbowl. You could change the shape of the fishbowl, but the fish never knows it. He doesn't see the fishbowl. He just swims. So we're swimming in something, and we have no idea what it is. We're swimming in something, and we don't know how it's shaping us. So let's look. So we're looking at the movies, Zen and the Art of Movies, a new way of seeing movies, understanding us through the art of movies. And so what I want to talk about today is the multiplex theater. You go every mall now, or every little strip mall, every town of any size has a multiplex theater. And you go in the multiplex theater and you got choices. It's like a Baskin Robbins of movies. You go there and look at the choices you see. And then you buy your ticket, and then then of course you load up on popcorn or candy or soda pop or whatever, and you go into a little box. No longer, when I grew up in San Diego in the 40s, movie theaters were palaces. They were gilded palaces with velvet steps, chandeliers, and the snack bar was like a musical kaleidoscope, and there were ushers with flashlights and uniforms, and it was a sacred thing. It was going into a temple. It was a sacred thing, a palace. You see, a palace where you were going to be transported. You see, now it's just a box. You go to a multiplex, and you go sit in a box, and it's not much bigger than a boxcar. And because there's so many choices, there's not many in the box. You see, unless it's a really new hit. So now I remember Avatar, and Avatar begins with Jake Sully, who is your everyday man. He's just a GI, just a grunt, and he's got a wound. And he gets the call. He's called to go on this adventure to Pandora, having no idea what it is. But as you recall, he has to go in the spaceship. He has to go to sleep in order to do space travel. To travel all the way to Japan, you go to sleep. You go into a little capsule and go to sleep, and you wake up in Pandora. So this is metaphorical to me, because we go to a movie, we go into a little box, and we go to sleep, and we wake up in the movie, and we wake up in the movie, and if the movie's good, we wake up as the movie, unless somebody starts talking and pisses us off, and we stop talking, because that snaps us back into the quote real world, you see. But anyway, so now the multiplex theory is that it's not just one movie, you have to have a choice of movies. So why is that? It used to be one movie. You go in the town, there was one theater, or maybe several theaters, but now it's a multiplex, you see. But if that isn't enough, you see, we have movies in our pocket. This cell phone is a movie screen. And I'm talking to, of course it's mirrored, so I'm talking to myself. Hello. But I'm also talking to you. But it's a movie. It's a screen. So everywhere we go today in our modern architecture is a movie screen. Billboards are animated. Everywhere you go, there's a TV screen. And TVs are getting bigger and cheaper. Now you go into a living room and you got half the wall is a movie screen, and it's arranged as a theater. You arrange your living room as a theater. You see, everywhere we go, there's a movie. What's going on? You see, why is that? And of course, we have to have a choice. So it's like, what flavor do you want today? Oh, I want action. I want romance. And a lot of, the women want the romantic movie, and the men want the action movie. a lot of skits, a lot of comedy routines or skits, like in King of Queens or whatever, Seinfeld, whatever. They all integrate this idea of the movie and the choices, you see. So more and more, we are being submerged into life as a movie. Just like Jake Sully. He went to sleep and woke up in Pandora. He woke up in the movie of Avatar. He woke up in the movie. And then at the end of the movie, when he solves the contradiction of whether I'm a human or a Navi, solve the contradiction of choice. He couldn't choose, who do you want to be, a Navi or a human? Was a choice. He went to sleep again and woke up at the end of the movie looking at you, pointing to you. So if you look at this avatar from that viewpoint, it's us. We go to sleep. We go into a movie, we inhabit the movie, and we wake up and come back out into the world with the buses and the city, and we pick up our old movie. We pick up our old story. We pick up our old world of me, old story of me. And we believe it's real. So we are conditioned because of the prevalence of the dominance of movies. The modern man, the American particularly, is conditioned to see the world as his movie, his narrative. So if you really wanted to see a multiplex theater, you would go to a theater and there would be MAGA. And there would be liberals and a liberal movie. Then there would be MAGA movie. Then there might be an independent movie. Might be Christian movie. Might be all kinds of whatever the special black movies, whatever the special Jewish movies, Muslim, whatever the special interest. There's a movie for you, and we go in, and we go to sleep. We go into that movie, and we'll wake up in MAGA, and we wake up in Democrat liberalism, or we wake up in anarchy. Or whatever, you see, we'll wake up in a movie, and then my movie fights with your movie to be the one movie, to get the Oscar, to be number one. So we live in a war of movies, a war of narratives, all to be the one without a second, you see. If there's one without a second, then we know it's real. But as long as there's competition, you sit in a little box movie theater and you can hear the other movie going on through the walls. Boom, boom, boom. And that makes you aware that you're in a movie. Anyway, time's up. Thanks for dropping in. See you next time.